Next row, I've got this bigger plum tree. It was supposed to be a Santa Rosa, but got it from one of the big box stores and it wasn't labeled right, so it's like a small red plum, maybe like a wild variety, or maybe probably a rootstock, but it didn't taste good at all to me, but maybe the birds or something will eat it instead of some other things. There's another plum. This was a plum tree right here. It fell over there. There's the fruit bag protectors. I tried that last year, but I don't think I'll bother with that anymore. They were just too much of a hassle, and stuff still got in them, and the birds still got in them somehow. And let's see, it's flowering already, or about to flower. Just crazy early this year. It's beginning of February. It's just already got all this stuff going, so I'll probably I'm pretty sure that may not be a good variety. It may be though, so I'm tempted to just bury it and let the top grow over there for a while and test it out this year, but I may just dig it up and change it out with something. This was one of the other ones that didn't make it right here. This is an older apple tree. Starting to get some height on it, maybe about 9 feet or so. Put this mound up this year. All these mounds were done actually this past year, just as a reference. As you can see, these were the blueberries used to be. There's one, that's a blueberry right there. So they were quite a ways distance, and moving them closer like I've been doing. I still need to move these before. Probably need to move it right now, so because they're about to bloom out. This was a ditch I created. You could see like the ditches would kind of be connected to these holes, and just when they fill up, allow them to drain out and continue downhill, and putting some like little pools in here for the water to fill up. And that way when you get a rain, they fill up the pool, and you don't have to keep it holding water all year, but that way it fills up, soaks in some water. This is another apple tree. This one has been getting, it's called powdery mildew. Camera won't focus great, but right there in these splotches you can see it, kind of right there, right there. There we go. It's focusing a little bit of that white stuff growing on it. I was experimenting with that one. It had it so bad that at first I was gonna just cut it completely down. I cut it right here last year, a little lower than chest height, and yeah, it grew all that growth. It's got to be 12-13 feet tall. It goes up. If I move it, you can see which of the branches of that tree. It just grew like crazy, and it surprised me, and now it's been healthy. Because I did the same thing kind of the year before that, and it didn't really do anything. So I think it's just getting older, and the older branches don't seem to be affected by it as much. So for now, I think I'm just gonna leave it and see how it does. It could have helped being close to, this is a black locust right here. It was planted this past year, about 3 feet tall, and it grew out all this growth. There's a branch from it. You can see the thorns on it a little bit. It's kind of hard to see. They're all up and down the branches. And it grew, that shoot right there is probably 8 feet tall. So it grew 5 feet and multiple branches, two kind of main branches coming off right now. It's an apple tree. Another apple tree. It's kind of over here in the shade, kind of growing slowly, but still growing nonetheless. And this is a apple tree. I think, I'm pretty sure that's an apple tree. Hiding down in there, this is where the plum tree kind of fell over into it. So yeah, that plum tree fell over because it was one of those ones from the big box store, and it never really, it was in a pot, and its roots were just not very good, and it never really got rooted, and it kept leaning and leaning, and we finally had a storm last year and it just blew it right over. And so yeah, that was when I got it, it was like 5 feet tall. So I've had really good luck with smaller trees, and doing a lot better than bigger trees. Here's one of these fruit bags I need to get up. They're still tied to the tree. Some of them are. That one fell off right there. Go ahead and pick that one up. This is a mulberry. Kind of a warmer variety, because as you can see, this shoot has almost died back completely to the ground. But I see some buds down at the bottom, near the bottom, that are making it. So that's good. I'll do these 2 rows together so make it a little quicker. Apple tree, about 6 feet tall. Another apple tree, kind of in the shade, and these bigger trees kind of struggling. A mulberry tree, and wow, I forgot, just totally had that cage around it, but I must have moved it. I was moving, I added a mound here, just a small mound the other day, and yeah, I forgot to put that back. But it's really, really healthy. The little tip may die back, but trying to focus this. Got some healthy buds right here. These are all looking really good. Hopefully this cold weather won't get it too bad. Got another apple. Another apple. About 5 feet tall on that one. All these smaller trees, if I don't really state the time frame, they were all planted last year. This mulberry, this crazy mulberry, it's 10 feet. It's first year. I planted it, it was maybe 2 feet tall, and it shot up this year. So that was really exciting. Over here along the edge, this is where I planted that wild mulberry in one of the previous videos. So it's chilling out. There it is right there. It looks healthy. Got lots of buds on there. Interested to see how that'll turn out. Apple tree, about 5 feet tall. All of these are a year old. Another apple tree. As you can see, I kind of like apple trees probably too much. Which is running uphill, because there's not a whole lot of varieties that'll do great here, just because we get so hot and humid. But I'm experimenting nonetheless. This is a honey locust, so that one's doing good. This one is, I'm pretty sure, a rootstock. Probably a hawthorn. I hadn't really looked into it too much, because I know it's not. It was supposed to be a pear or an apple. It was supposed to be an apple, that's right. And it wasn't. So I know it's not an apple. So I hadn't really looked any further, because I knew it wasn't what it was supposed to be. But yeah, I think that should be everything. And it's kind of the edge here. I'm trying to transition the edge into food forest as well. But yeah, first food forest tour. I'm going to try to do these weekly. Let me know if you like these videos. Hopefully they'll get better and better, especially too as stuff starts blooming, so you can follow along and see what's growing. Hopefully getting some harvests of some things. And there's a big wood pile that I need to move some of those branches around the trees. But yeah, I'll hopefully do these every week, so stay tuned and let's build a food forest together. Bye guys.